And my immediate rationalization for that thought is a bear can be reasoned with. But it's true.
No, it's not.
Might want to.
A bear literally cannot be reasoned with because it's a creature of instinct. Show me a situation where there's a man, a bear, and a woman, and the man starts raping the woman, and the bear is trying to stop the man from raping the woman. What is this bear discourse, by the way? Does anyone have a link to where this started? I was on the topic of women and men. Men being offended by the woman's response to the bear or man question. See, this is where the fucking retard turfs lose me completely. And I'm like, okay, some of your gender critical stuff I'm amenable to. I don't agree with it all, but I'm open to hearing it. But then they just say shit like this. Oh, look at this one unique, insane case. That means that it makes sense that a woman would want to hang about with a bear rather than a man. Like, what an insane fucking tiny little slice of information to take out to act like it's reasonable. Teenage rape victim raped again by driver she flagged down for help. From 2017. As if this is like a common occurrence. No, but they're saying this because this is like a gender critical person. And they're trying to say, you know. What they're trying to say is like, oh, well, actually, look at this one crazy thing that happened. It makes perfect sense that a woman would want to hang about with a bear rather than a man because they can predict the action. Well, we'll look at it in a second, figure out exactly what it is. But yeah, I mean, it's just absurd. It's just an absurd, like, you know, women will interact and engage with thousands upon thousands of men in a given period of time. And, like, you're not going to get raped or molested, okay? Like, you might have, like, a shitty interaction or something like that, but, you know, there's a chance you'd have a shitty interaction with a woman too. A woman is mean to you or harsh to you or says something about your clothes or get in an argument with them or something. Anyway, let's have a look. Man or bear in the woods question, or would you rather be stuck in the woods with a man or a bear? Refers to a hypothetical question offering a choice between being stuck in the wood with a random man or a bear. Stemming from a viral TikTok, the question was further promoted by a street interview video, with an apparent majority of women responding they would choose a bear in the hypothetical situation. The question spawned viral reactions and debates on social media, with users arguing over the validity of both options about gender relations. It's like so insane, dude. And then you share this article going, wow, there was one time in 2017 where a woman was raped twice, once by the supposed savior of her. Like, bro, this is absurd. If you had a bad situation, okay, and a man was coming to help you, right? In the vast majority of cases, that is going to be the absolute most beneficial, best outcome, and you're not going to get fucking hurt, okay? Jesus Christ. In fact, you'd probably want a man to save you. You're in a burning building. You're in a burning building about to burn to death. Oh no, don't send a fireman in because they might rape her. What the fuck, dude? Okay, here we go. What's this?
No, of course you don't. Girls are taught that if a man tries to abduct them by pushing them into a van or something like that, that they should fight with everything they have, and that it's better to die on the street than get in that van for whatever happens next. You know what else that girls are taught? That they should use their nails and their teeth so that afterwards there's DNA evidence. Afterwards, there's an assumption that this is going to happen at some point in a woman's life, and that they need to know this information. You see, for men, the question of, is there anything worse than death? That's debatable. But it's not debatable for women. You ask any woman that question, and they're going to say, yep, there are things worse than death. Now, this mindset that
Wait, what? Torture. If you asked a man, would you rather be tortured for fucking 10 years and kept alive, but tortured, or would you rather die? You're going to say die, because torture would be worse than death. What is this guy on about, bro?
You have that so readily ignores the viewpoints of literally half of the people in the world. You can easily fix that through practicing empathy. So use your brain, use the brain that God or the universe or Cthulhu or whoever gave you, and tap into your imagination. Use your imagination to put yourself in someone else's shoes for a little while and feel what they feel, and then you'll start to understand.
There's loads of shit. There's loads of shit that you would rather die than experience. Like, dude, this was dude. These people are so. You're a man, for fuck's sake. You're a pick-me man. You're a pick-me loser retard man. What the fuck, dude?
To a comment, and the comment basically said, like, you can't tell me that a woman would be less intimidated by a bear than a man. And honestly, I immediately thought, no, I'd much rather face a bear while I'm alone in the woods than a man while I'm alone in the woods. Like,
what? You'd rather face a bear than a man. The odds are the man is not going to do anything to you, but the bear is a fucking creature of instinct, and the odds are they will try to attack you. What, dude? This is fucking... This is insane, bro. I can't believe it, dude.
Objectively, a crazy thought. Like, crazy thought. And my immediate rationalization for that thought is a bear can be reasoned with. Which is the craziest thing I've ever thought. But it's true. When you're facing a bear
No, it's not.
that might want to...
A bear... A bear literally cannot be reasoned with because it's a creature of instinct. What? Now listen here. Roar, please. Let's talk this out. Fucking slice your throat with his claws. A bear can't even talk, for fuck's sake, dude.
To maul you. There are protocols in place. You can wave your arms and yell at the bear to let the bear know that you know it's there, and they generally won't attack you. And if a bear is attacking you, you can use bear...
They generally won't attack you. I'm pretty sure that, like, waving your arms is a last resort if you've got no other option. And it's like it's not like a method to it's not a method to stop the bear. It's just that's all you've got. All you've got. Like, the first thing would be, if a bear is bearing down on you and you've got a weapon, would be to shoot it or something like that, right? Would be to kill it, because it's going to kill you probably. That is like a last resort, and it probably won't work, and you're probably fucked.
Bear spray, or even punch them in the nose, and that gives you a pretty good chance of the bear stopping even momentarily from mauling you. We don't have that privilege with men. If a man has made the conscious decision that he wants to take sexual gratification from your body willingly or unwillingly, and he has decided to assault you or rape you,
wait,
you can't...
Wait a second. We have gone from meeting a random man in the woods to meeting... It's either a bear or a man in the woods that wants to rape you. Like, are we not, like, putting in the presupposition then? Is that what it is? That, like, the person wants to rape you. That's a different question, isn't it? That's a different question. I mean, even then, if it was a bear or a man that wants to rape you, I would presume that, like, you'd probably want to pick the man still, because at least you've got more of a chance of getting away, I expect, in the woods. The wood is the bear's fucking arena. So yeah, I don't know. But in any case, that's not what the question is. The question is not, would you rather have, you know, a bear or someone that is explicitly looking to rape you? It is a man, or a random man, or a bear.
Cannot rationalize with him. In my experience, and in women in my life, those men cannot be rationalized with. Okay, you can't, and even violence can't stop them. There's photos of men who raped women, and there's scratches, deep lacerations along their face. Their eyes have been almost fucking stabbed out. Their dicks have been chopped off, and they still continue to try to assault these women. Like, it's insane, but it's true. Men who have made the conscious decision to rape a woman cannot be reasoned with like a wild animal can be reasoned with.
But that wasn't what the question was. You've moved it from... Thank you very much for the super chat. You've moved it from random man to the rapinator. Scanning for fucking rapes to fucking do. What is this? Oh yeah, this is good. Yo, this is literally the perfect video, isn't it? Perfect video. Look, it's literally ideal. Would you rather meet a random man or a bear? Let's have a look and see who. Let's see who rapes who, shall we?
Ale nie siedzieć tak, o!
Get fucked, bitch! You picked wrong. Oh, and who is it that's now trying to save you? That's right, it's the man. Show me a situation where there's a man, a bear, and a woman, okay? And the man starts raping the woman, and the bear is trying to stop the man from raping the woman. Tell me when that happens. Anyway, I've got to be careful with that. I don't think that's TOS, but, you know, you get the idea. Someone said it's anecdotal evidence. Yes, of course. I'm being a bit silly with it, okay? Obviously, that doesn't prove anything. But it's also anecdotal evidence to say, well, what about this rape here? Oh, there was a time when a man was trying to rape someone and got clawed in the face and kept going. That is also anecdotal evidence. And the odds are you're not going to get raped.
Moon are different things. Also, they're all zoophiles. WGFD. Also, I think alerts are muted.
They are muted. Thank you very much, Starlight, for the 333. The bear is just always scarier because it's a bear, obviously, lol. Maybe. Well, the thing is, it's all about the odds, right? It's all about the odds. And as much as there is some radical feminist fear-mongering about this, you know, like, it's playing into the narrative that rapes... And in fact, it goes against another narrative that they perpetuate because they're presenting it as like, you know, rape, knife to the neck type situation. Whereas the rapes that they tend to talk about are like issues of consent and stuff like that, you know? Like if you happen to meet a random guy in the woods, right, the odds are that they're not going to hurt you or harm you or even crack onto you even, you know? It would have to be like the absolute, like the it would have to be the upper echelon of like rapeoids. Do you know what I mean? It's like the people that would utilize that situation to their advantage, you know? My Wrestle Weebs is going hard on this one. Even if you get raped, you're not going to get mauled and eaten. Well, you say that, but there was a case once where this man raped a woman and then he murdered her and then he ate her flesh. So, you know, that proves you wrong, doesn't it? The comment argued that seeing a man in the woods was less scary than seeing a bear. It's just absurd. It's just totally absurd. Later on March 19th. Okay, this is just stupid, man. Oh, God. Just saw a video of a girl talking about how she was more scared of coming across a man in the woods than coming across a bear in the woods. Someone in the comments said, the worst thing a bear could do is kill me. Christ. Yeah, you're retarded. Oh my God, a retard said something retarded. Yeah, that's absurd. What do you mean? It's truly devastating. There's so many women collectively... For fuck's sake, man, what? It's truly devastating. So many women collectively agree they would rather come across a bear in the woods as opposed to coming across a man. When I die, leave my body in the woods. The wolves would be gentler to me than any man. It's not okay that women don't even feel safe in death. Yes, because they're being hysterical. God, we need to bring back old school terminology. Bro, it's hysteria. You're being hysterical. Yes, you've got it in your head of an extremist perspective that you think is actually correct. You're being hysterical about it, right? Yeah, exactly. True. Too many true crime. Oh my God. That is it, isn't it? It's too many true crime podcasts. Oh, yes, Edgar's right. Women have been propagandized so thoroughly that they actually think men are wild, murdering animals. Oh my god, that is exactly what it is, isn't it? They think we're all fucking Jeffrey Dahmer or some shit, you know? Fuck me, dude. It's insane. Everyone's Dexter. He's the one that did it to women, and the guy that did, oh, I don't know. Fucking, I don't, you know what I mean? Yeah, Jeffrey was gay, that is true. Yeah, they see every guy as Ed Gein. Yes, exactly. Fucking hell, dude. Just like an absolute mix of like trauma, true crime. Oh, hey, Willie Mac, how's it going? Trauma, true crime, fucking too many YouTube videos about insane killers. The thing is, it's like, guys fuck up and make mistakes and do stupid stuff and regret it and move forward. But in terms of like the hardline shit, right? That is such a small segment of a fraction of males. To act like you in serious threats. To act like you would genuinely be more concerned seeing a man than a bear is absurd. Either you're lying for fucking content's sake, or you have reached a point of hysteria and need to go into a mental hospital. Okay?
People? I think these women just need to be effed good. They've probably just been spending too much time with their dogs. Wink, wink.
Thank you very much for the super chat. Mum, the bear is eating me. Frantic final phone call of woman 19 eaten alive by brown bear and its 3 cubs.
Okay, that's wonderful. But how do I make money off depressed people?
The odds are even lower for ugly women.
A distraught mother listened on the mobile phone as a teenage daughter was eaten alive by a brown bear and its 3 cubs. Gave an horrific hour-long running commentary on her own death. She screamed, "Mum, the bear is eating me. Mum, it's such agony. Mum, help." But then I heard the real horror and pain in Olga's voice and the sounds of a bear growling and chewing. What the dude? That's insane. That's mental. Unknown to Tatiana, the bear had already killed her husband. Good. Good. Because if he was still alive, he might have just raped her. He might have... There we go. That's a good thing, though, surely. He had a propensity to rape. Why? He was a man. As the creature toyed with her, she managed to call Tatiana several times during the prolonged attack. Tatiana rang her husband, not knowing he was already dead, but got no answer. Fucking hell, dude. In a second call, a weak Olga gasped, "Mum, the bears are back." She came back and brought her 3 babies. They're eating me. Jesus. And then the bear got killed. Oh, that seems a bit much, doesn't it? Were they out in the wilderness? That's the bear's fucking territory. Fucking hell. Half an hour later, Igor's brother arrived with police to find the mother bear still devouring his body. Badly mauled Olga was also dead. 6 hunters were sent in by an emergency service to kill the mother bear and her 3 cubs. So yeah, it's their habitat and their... Yeah, I feel like that's a bit unfair. The bear, you know... But at least she wasn't raped.
Okay, that's wonderful. But how do I make money off depressed people?
Or bear.
Bear. Men are scary.
With a bear.
What I've heard about bears, they don't always attack you, right? Unless you, like, fuck with them.
They don't always attack you, right? First of all, retarded way of looking at a wild beast with no fucking sense of, you know, stupid. And secondly, what are we arguing that men always attack? What? How many men do you interact with in a given day and how many of them attack you? Fuck me, this is insane.
So maybe a bear.
Depends what man, but probably a bear.
Oh, 100% a bear, which is like terrifying to say, but...
Definitely a bear. Some men are very scary out there.
A bear.
I would say a man.
Hey, we got one at the end that's not a fucking retard. Thank God for that. Michael Bishop, thank you for the super chat.
But how do I make money off depressed people?
I think these women are thinking, they've watched The Jungle Book and they think bears are like Baloo, like dancing about, Not the actual reality of a wild bear with no fucking, not even the chance that they've been trained in like a circus or something, where they just,
okay, that's wonderful.
There's bears that we just watched it.
Money off depressed people.
Women, would you rather be trapped in the woods with the CEO of Rape Incorporated or Paddington, Yogi Bear and Ted? Vote now on your phone.
Oh my God. Thank you for the 333. They're just shitting around. Let's not get our panties in a bunch over jokes. You're retarded. Some of these people might be joking around, but some people are serious. Some people are seriously arguing that the risks are higher with a man of harm than with a bear. You're full of it. There was that woman, that fucking radical feminist person shared that story to back up the idea as to why it's not that absurd that you would pick a bear.
With a man or a bear?
Bear. Man is scary. With a bear.
Well, I've heard about bears. They don't always attack you, right? Unless you like fuck with them. So maybe a bear.
We just watch this. What's this guy got to say?
Depends what man, but probably a bear.
That video has gone viral everywhere, asking women if they would choose a man or a bear to be lost with or being in a forest with, and all of them answer bear, and I think the answer is correct. Why would a woman choose a man over a bear where the number one predator of that woman is the man and not the bear?
That's because they interact and engage with way more men than they do fucking bears. So of course, it's the per capita thing, basically, but for bears. Dude, what is this going about? When are women regularly interacting with bears? If women spent more time in the forest, that could well change. Dude, this is insane. These people are retarded, bro.
There's a really good documentary by Herzog called Grizzly Man, and it's this story of a woman and a man that are in the Alaskan wilderness bonding with bears. Timothy, the guy who actually recorded the footage, is said that he spent over 35,000 hours or a span of 13 years with bears. A lot of them were grizzlies, which is the highest.
Didn't that dude get eaten by a bear? Am I misremembering? Did that guy not get eaten by a bear? Dude, there's no way. That's insane that you'd reference that movie, bro. He didn't finish the movie, clearly.
Aggressive bear you can find in the forest. Eventually, he got killed by one of them, but it took a while. The worst you can...
It took a while. But it took a while, though. It took a little while for it to happen. Okay, he did reference it.
An experience is a probably swift death, but a woman
would
be like in a far worse situation with a man if she's put in with the wrong one in a forest.
Do you notice that people are so dishonest as well? They change it. Because they change it from a random man to the worst one, right? Like they smuggle in there this idea that it's a bad man that's going to rape you or harm you in some way, right? But that wasn't what the fucking hypothetical was it? It's a random man, not a man that is going to hurt you.
And she probably wouldn't experience death that quick. It will be something else. Probably SA. It's terrible too when you think about it.
Okay, that's also stupid. I mean, obviously, we don't want to be anecdote Andy with that story, but, bears are not necessarily going to give you a swift death, are they? Like, a bear doesn't have any idea about the human anatomy to know how to kill you quickly, right? A bear is going to maul you, and you could be mauled, injured, unable to move, bleeding out for a period of time, and it could be like torture. We did read the article, but a bear is not, obviously in like an execution, the idea is that you're killed quickly, and because we understand what does that, chopping your head off, boom, your head's chopped off, you're dead within seconds, right? But obviously with a bear, they're not going to fucking know that, are they? They're going to maul you, and they could injure you in a way that doesn't kill you straight away, and it could take a long time for you to bleed out or something if you don't get eaten slowly in the meantime. Oh, is that true? Bears actually prefer to keep bigger prey alive to slowly eat it to keep the meat fresh longer. Is that true? Fucking hell. Wait, hang on.
Because a lot of the movies portrayed in Hollywood where a man is lost with a woman in the wilderness usually ends up in a romantic situation. And these movies are produced by men. Because a lot of men think that eventually the woman would submit to him, emotionally and sexually. But you barely ever see any movies where the man and the woman survive without any relationship between them whatsoever.
I mean, the thing is, I mean, I would imagine that would probably play out, right? That's probably how it would play out, because if you're like alone with someone, each person has got needs, and eventually you would probably want to, you know, have some physical intimacy or something, right? If there's no one else there, if there's no one else fucking there. But that aside, even if you didn't consider that, it's a fucking movie.
Okay, that's wonderful. But how do I make money off depressed people?
He's lying. In the doc, the death was prolonged and horrifying. So much so that they didn't include the audio and told the wife to never listen to it.
Really? Thank you for the fact check. Community note. Fucking hell, dude.
The submission is like kind of expected in our society, which is very strange. If I was a woman, I would definitely choose the bear. At least you know what's coming. Get the hell in there.
Isn't he gay? Isn't this guy gay? Fuck off. I don't care about your gay opinions. Bear would leave my body alone after kill me. What? Would you? No, it wouldn't. What? It would eat you. Dude, what? These people are fucking cooked, man. What? The bear? What is this? The bear choosing a man after a week with the woman. Oh. On April 12th, 2024, comedian Leslie Jones reposted a TikTok writing that she would choose the bear. I choose the bear. Hey men, you have now become so dangerous to us, we would rather take our chances with a wild bear. No. Men have not become so dangerous to you that you would rather take the chances with a wild bear. You are hysterical and retarded and are fucking hopped up on propaganda, okay? If anything, men are less dangerous to you than at any point in human fucking history. Are you serious? God, this really starts to make me a male supremacist, I must say, okay? It's like, men set up the fucking legal system for you bitches, okay? Men set up the principle and concept of fucking rape and sexual assault, okay? We've set up the idea that if a man does that, they should be punished for it. You know, hundreds of years ago, a man could do that with no penalty. A man could do that with no fucking penalty at all. You could be married and he could argue, well, we're married, so she owes sex to me. But we've gone, no, that's wrong. We've gone, actually, there's other things that are wrong too, beyond that too. Sexual assault is bad. Sexual harassment is bad. You know? Etc., etc. And we've set up all these fucking things and, you know, ability for men to be punished severely for this stuff. Rape is second only to murder. And there are probably some mitigating circumstances that could, well, probably not. There's a problem with this, isn't there, where they say you can't have the punishment for rape higher than murder because otherwise someone might rape someone and then just fucking murder them because they're going to get punished anyway. So you've got to have the... But you see what I mean? It's like, we have made it now, rape is second to murder as a crime in society, okay? Murder and pedophilia, okay? Rape is one of the worst possible things that a man can do. And that apparently still is not enough. And now we're still very dangerous to you. God, it's just so... It is fucking infuriating to listen to as a fella because you're like, look, all this shit that's happened and the direction we've moved with society, and you're trying to claim that men are as dangerous or more dangerous than a wild bear. It's absurd. Fucking hell, dude. I'll also choose the bear because at least everyone will believe you when you say you're attacked by a bear. Oh, dude, this is fucking infuriating, dude. Why does everyone keep choosing the bear over the man? The bear is fucking predictable. The bear acts on instinct. It doesn't want anything to do with you. The bear isn't going to kill anyone to protect its reputation. Bears can be planned for. They literally can't be. What is he on about? If you're in the woods and there's a bear, you can't plant. You're fucked. You're fucked. You're probably going to die. Oh my god, man, this is making me fucking angry, dude. Oh my god. No, the question is whether or not you'd rather be stranded in the woods with a man or a bear, not their father, brother, or a bear.
How do I make money off depressed people?
This is a mass histrionics fit by women, now obese on average, hysterically trying to signal that they're so desirable that any given man would rape their big fat body because they're just so hot. The ultimate conclusion of interacting with women is misogyny.
Thank you for the 333. I disavow. Okay, I do disavow. Do disavow that comment. Now, the question is whether or not you'd rather be shown with a man or a bear. The entire concept is that you don't know who the man is. You have to assess the option. You have to assess which option holds the most risk. And the man is the riskier bet every time. This is just not true. Just on pure statistics alone, this is not true. How many, do these people go outside? Do they even interact with men in their day-to-day lives? I think people need to realise that a sufficiently motivated bear is just as likely to kill you as a human. It weighs twice what you do and has knives for hands, and you might be in its territory without ever knowing. Fucking hell, dude.
You don't have to climb that tree to get away from me. You know I'm not going to hurt you.
What's that, a black bear?
I love you. I love you, sweetie.
Dude, this is fucking crazy, bro.
Look at you. You don't have to climb up there. You're with the little boy. Huh? You're with the little paw. You be a good boy.
That looks like a little baby bear too. But even so, it's still extremely dangerous. And again, just because you've got one video, I mean, you know,
I see you.
You could use it like the fucking retard did, right? Oh, what about that movie about the guy with the bears? Yeah, at some points he was fine with the bears and then he got killed by it. It is a cute bear. It is a cute bear. But yeah, I mean, obviously it's just selection bias, isn't it? Fucking hell, dude. Anyway, there we go. Look, perfect timing. Perfect timing. The thing is yeah, I just think the level of propaganda that's been reached now. He's gonna rape the bear. Yo, it's a man. He's going to rape that bear.
Really is why I've come. Hey, bear.
Damn, that was crazy. I was just thinking about the other video though. Is like yeah. So you film a bear doing that, okay? And you know how many times out of 100 would that bear end up attacking you? Versus if you filmed a man like that, you know, you might get one schizo that tries to like knock the phone out of your hand, and that will probably be it. They're not going to like harm you beyond that. Most men are probably going to be like, "Can you please stop filming me, you weirdo?" Do you know what I mean? They're going to be like, can you stop filming me? I don't really know why you're saying these things to me." Oh my god, dude. Anyway, there we go. That could be a fun second channel segment, hopefully.